This week, it's all about exotics. We welcome our longtime friend, Ted Gartner from Garmin, to our deer camp. His goal this time is to harvest an axis deer with his bow. But first, Wade Middleton also has his own plan for exotics. But you never know what'll show up on a shooting lane. When it comes to exotics, they really adapt well in Texas and surrounding areas because the habitat is so similar to a lot of their native lands. And what that's done is create hunting opportunities for hunters year-round.
You know, one thing that's really unique in Texas is the hunting opportunities for the low fence, the free-ranging exotics. And primarily when I start talking about that group that's free-ranging, that live in low fences, you're talking about axis, you're talking about aoudad, you're talking about fallow and black buck and things along those lines, cyca deer that really do well out in the field. You know, where we hunt at and do most of our whitetail work, we've got a mix of populations, and there's a lot of ebb and flow to it. And what it's unique to me is when you're up in a stand, you just really don't know sometimes what's going to show up on any given hunt. So I've got the TenPoint Turbo GT, and that's an award-winning crossbow that I'm gonna be climbing up in the stand with, and I'm really on a targets of opportunity hunt. Whitetail season is going on right now. There's a few pretty good whitetails coming through here. We know there's a lot of hogs that are coming through here, which have become a nuisance. I've seen axis, cyca, and fallow deer kind of crossing this area. So when I climb into this tripod and I'm looking out of this stand of oaks, I know that I'm not just hunting for one animal or one thing. It's whatever's gonna give me the best shot and that gets me the most excited. We got a wind chill of about 30 degrees right now. Temperatures are gonna fall all afternoon and all night long. Deer gotta be up on their feet today. There's no telling what we're gonna see once we get set up down here. I'm gonna ease down this road, drop down off into this creek bottom. We've got a couple of tripods set up in a little small oak thicket, kind of what's really a wet weather creek, almost a floodplain down there. Once I get up in there, I'm gonna have shot ranges anywhere from literally at my feet out to about 50 or 60 yards towards some persimmon trees. So see if we can get lucky. You know, as the sun begins to go down, it doesn't matter where you're hunting at, you should see more activity. And this setup was no different for me. The sun's going down, we're starting to see more things cross through. A group of turkeys come by, some pigs that come by, a couple of whitetail that come through, a decent little whitetail buck. He kind of got out there and milled around. And I mean, it's getting to be that time of the year. Or time of day, and you're starting to think more and more about what's going on. You're starting to get antsy. You're starting to anticipate things going on. When I heard a little rustling behind me, it's just like, and I kind of peeked over to the side, and a fallow doe was almost going right under the stand. I mean, to the point that we can't even get footage of it. The deer is coming by so fast. And it wasn't 30 or 45 seconds later, I looked to my left, here comes another fallow doe, and through the brush right behind him, here comes a big fallow buck. Smoked him way down right there. You see that big old fallow coming in there like that? I mean, coming there behind that doe. That's one of the coolest things about Texas. You don't ever know what you're going to encounter. I mean, that thing came, and he's got some big palms, lots of points on him. 10-point does the job on him. I mean, he crashed right there. You can see the hole in him. I mean, that was perfect picture, perfect setup. Got up and flopped right over there. Oh, the blood? Yeah, there he is right there. That's, I mean, the stand's right there. He didn't go anywhere. I mean, what a big, big animal this is. This is a phenomenal fallow right here. You know, on many of the high fence ranches that you hunt, a lot of them, the fallows fight. They fight so aggressively, and they'll bust up all these little points here. And you're talking about great eating. You know, venison is very common on a lot of restaurants that you go to, and it's a lot of times fallow is what you're eating.
when you go there. So this is going to not only make great table fare, but it's going to make a phenomenal mount. Thanks to that Turbo GT from TenPoint, smoked him. I mean, didn't go anywhere. We're going to load him up and call it a great, great hunt.